Guys, today we're going to unlock all three of the vehicle assignment challenges. We're going to be doing these against bots and portals, and even though the portals all say assignments don't count, they in fact do count, at least for now, so get on it. So first up, we're going to drive 20k in a land vehicle and get 3 road kills. And we're also going to unlock the first vehicle challenge by doing 2 kilometers on a land vehicle. Go to community, then search experiences. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. You're going to click host. Set your own password so people can't join you in your session. Then click the host button. If you get the global game quota exceeded error, just keep trying. When you spawn in, go jump on one of the quad bikes. Drive yourself to the A point. And run over some bots. Do be quick though, because the bots are spicy with their grenades and they don't like you on the quad bike. And that's our 3 road kills. For the distance, we're going to drive in a 1 kilometer lap 20 times. While on my route here, you can keep an eye on the mini-map to see where I'm going. Turn left at the pipes, then left again, and left before you hit the edge of the map. Left at the block walls, and we're back at spawn. And then after 20 or so versions of that lap, you will have unlocked your distance. Okay, that's our distances done and our road kills. Next up, we're going to get some kills or assists with ground vehicles. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. If you're still in this portal from the previous challenge, you can simply go admin controls and restart map. Drive yourself to near the A point, but not actually the A point. This is where we're going to get our kills, as it's a safe distance from the grenades. Now switch to the passenger seat by pressing X and start getting your kills. And after your 30th one, you will have unlocked the kills with ground vehicles. Next up is to capture objectives while using a ground vehicle. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. Once you spawn in, jump on the quad bike and simply capture all the points on the map. Once you're on F, you can either wait for the victory and the XP that comes with it, or as I did, simply restart the map and do the next 5 objectives. And once you've cycled through the map a second time, you will have unlocked your ground vehicle objective captures. Okay, that's land vehicle expert number 2 done. Next up, we're going to get some distance in a helicopter and a jet. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. If you're awful at flying vehicles, as I am, then you may want to turn on assisted flying. Go to your controller settings, helicopter control settings, and make sure the assists are on. And then I was simply using the right and left bumpers to ascend and descend. And just fly around. And in a minute or 2, you will have unlocked the distance for the helicopter. Now just redeploy and spawn into one of the jets and fly around. You may crash, it's no big deal, just respawn and keep going. And again, in a minute or 2, you will have unlocked the jet distance. Okay, that's our second vehicle challenge done. Next up, we're going to destroy vehicles and get kills while we're in that vehicle, and those kills will count across 2 challenges. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. When you spawn in, jump in the Bradley. The tank will work too, but the Bradley's just easier, I think. And drive yourself to the other edge of the map as close to where the enemies spawn as you can. Jeeps are going to spawn here. Sometimes it takes a minute or two for them to spawn. Other times you'll get two at once spawning. And you're going to use the weapons on the Bradley to destroy the vehicles. And in the process, get kills as well. Sometimes you will kill all the occupants of the vehicle before the vehicle is destroyed. And in that case, you have a second or two to still destroy the vehicle and it will still count as a vehicle destroyed. And after destroying your 10th vehicle, you will have unlocked both the kills and the vehicle destroys. That's Land Vehicle 3 unlocked. Now it's time for our first Aerial Combat Expert Challenge. We are going to be getting kills at objectives using an aircraft. These kills will also count for the final part of our vehicle challenge. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. I didn't create this particular portal, but it's perfect for our uses, so props to the author, it's good stuff. Spawn in and jump in one of the choppers and fly yourself to the E point. Remember, change your helicopter flying settings to make sure the assists are on if you're struggling, and land yourself at the E point. And now we are simply waiting for the foot soldiers to arrive. I'm remaining as the pilot because we had a really good field of view to look for those foot soldiers. Alright, here they come. Once they're on the objective, we're going to switch to the gunner seat with X or A if you're on Xbox. And you're going to start getting kills. Now, you may have an AI pilot who now wants to take off. That's okay, you just stay in the gunner and keep shooting. If the AI pilot wants to fly away, you can switch back to the pilot seat, land again, and continue shooting. And after your 10th kill, and possibly 10th chopper, you'll have unlocked the kill requirements for this challenge. Okay, that's Aerial Combat Expert 1 completed, and our vehicle challenge is fully done. Next up, we're going to deal some damage to ground vehicles using aircraft. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. So spawn in, grab yourself a chopper. I'm using the attack chopper as it seems to do a bit more damage. As you can see, I'm trying to use the pilot-controlled guns, but they're no good for me. So we're going to do the seat swap strategy. Get your chopper positioned and tap X to get onto the gunner side, shoot the tank, and then switch back to the pilot seat with O or B. Reposition again, then switch to the gun and do some damage, then flick back to the pilot seat and reposition. If you do get targeted, use left on the D-pad for your flak. And after 5 or 10 minutes or so, and probably multiple crashes and deaths, finally unlock the damage requirement for this challenge. Okay, now we have to destroy enemy aircraft using an aircraft. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. This portal only has a few aircraft on both sides and no ground vehicles, so it's just less going on. Spawn in and jump on a chopper. Note, if the AI beats you to it, then simply redeploy, then spawn on the chopper, assuming there is a spare seat on the chopper. However you get in the chopper, you'll end up on the gunner seat. In this case, I have an AI pilot, so I don't need to keep switching seats. That's one of our 5 aircraft down. In this case, I'm the pilot of the chopper. So we will position the chopper, then use the seat switch to get to the gun, and unlock our 5th aircraft downed. Okay, that's Aerial Combat Expert number 2 done. Next up, we have to get 10 kills in a match while using aircraft. Type the experience code shown on screen. If it's not working for some reason, check the description or the pinned comment for a replacement. So this is really a repeat of our objective kills from earlier. Spawn in, get in a chopper, doesn't matter which one, fly yourself to the E point, and wait for the foot soldiers to arrive. Then switch to the gunner seat and start shooting. In my case, the AI pilot immediately took off. So I switch back to the pilot seat and re-land the chopper. Note, the kills from the AI gunner while I'm flying don't count towards this. You have to do the killing with the gun. And after your 10th kill and possibly 10th blown up chopper, you will have unlocked the kill requirements for the final challenge. So that's our Aerial Combat Expert assignment fully unlocked. And that's it, guys. That's how you can unlock all 3 vehicle assignments. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you in the next one.